So basically, for us, my parents loved us,
Mm,
and but they didn't have the means to provide for us, and
mm,
here people had the means to provide. So
yeah.
for my biological parents' sake, they said we'd love to give you the world. Any parent would want to give the world for your child, and that means maybe letting them go. So that's what they did. And
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Life Uncensored podcast. But yeah, this welcome to the Life Uncensored podcast. This is episode number. Let me think. One, two. Ooh, this is episode number 5. I think. I want to say it's 5. If it's
yeah.
not, the number will be up there. And I'm here with my boy Mehari.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is Mehari. I can't wait to get into this.
Can't wait. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, man.
Yes, sir.
Today's August 31st. This is a back-to-back recording day for me. Or today's September 1st, so this is not a back-to-back recording day. This is I recorded the 30th with Delvin. So today is the 30th. Today's the 1st, so it's been 2 days. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Mehari was one of the first people I told this idea about over the summer.
Yes, sir. I was super hyped. When I heard about it, I have nothing but support for it. So
Yeah, and here we are. Here we are doing it, bro. You sound so clear, bro. That
yeah,
sounds so
hey,
good, bro. What the
yeah,
heck?
appreciate that,
You
Baba.
sound better than me on this mic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, no, he was like one of the first people I told, and it was nothing but support. Like when I came up with the logos, like I designed the logos, I designed the basically everything that you see was kind of made by me, except the thumbnails, pretty much, which was made by Slade, which at some point we'll get him on here. But yeah, so he was like nothing but supportive when I was making that stuff, and even though he had a job and like was busy doing stuff, he was still giving his time to give his ideas and to share his thoughts on kind of everything that I was doing. So nothing but support from the beginning, before anything was even made, recorded, before the mics were bought,
Mhm.
when it was just an
Mhm.
idea. He had support for me, which is awesome, man. Which is nothing but awesome. So Mahari, you can give you a second to introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Who
sir.
are you?
What's up, guys? My name is Mehari Vanderit, and I'm a student athlete in the University of West Georgia. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. What do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun? I mean, I'm a part of the cross country and track team, and
Yes, sir.
I love
Go
hanging
go
out with
go
friends.
Wolves.
Yeah, come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I love hanging out with friends, and I'm also a barber on campus. So I
Yeah.
I cut hair and
Right here is gonna be his at for his barber's Instagram, which I'm gonna have to get you to write down as well for me,
yes, sir.
so I can get the spelling correct on that as well.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's my barber. Cuts my hair on campus. He's my barber because there's no point in driving almost an hour home every 2 weeks to get a haircut. So I
Exactly,
found
man.
somebody who knows what they're doing. You see that rainbow pattern book right there on top of the pen, where the pen is on top of? No, the book. You see that?
Oh, right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. Pass me
Yeah.
that. This is the book of ideas right here. This right here has everything in it.
Yeah, let's see it, bro.
This is the key to success. See if I can get a rotation. Nope, I cannot, because there we go. Righty tighty, lefty loosey is a thing. Pop this puppy open. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's see. I don't like pulling out the book, but I'm gonna pull out the book here to get us going. How did we meet? Oh my gosh, yes. Do you
Yeah, it's crazy.
remember how we met, bro? I remember. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah,
We talk about it all the time.
I
So
think you remember it better,
yeah.
probably.
So before the season had started, the cross country season had started last year. Um, the guys added each other on Snapchat, and Mahari added me, and he sent streaks, and my boy would send some streaks, and he would be looking extra sussy.
Come on, nah. Yeah, that's all for the
Yeah,
bros.
yeah, it's a long time joke that we have running.
Yeah.
But Mahari be flicking up like he flicks up like he's a model, bro.
Mm,
Like even
yeah,
regular photos, like just flicks
yeah.
up like he's a model. So
Hey, that's my personality.
nah, he looks yeah, he takes good photos. I will say he takes good photos. But yeah, We met. He was me and him were the only two black dudes on the team, so it was like an instant click too from there, and we kind of just like learned things from each other too.
Yes, sir.
So I think that was probably one of the big things that I
Mhm.
learned from you was just kind of like picking up on just little things, and then same with you. You were picking up on little things as well,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
then bro, honestly, I don't even want to talk about how we met because
Yeah.
like this shit doesn't matter. Like
Yeah.
Mahari's the goat. Man
Hey,
was
man,
nothing but
appreciate that.
supportive. Like in the beginning, I won't even lie. This is my first time telling you.
Yeah.
In the beginning,
Yeah.
I thought you were a little weird because I was
Come
like,
on, man.
bruh, this man's like I thought you were strange. I didn't think we would
Yeah.
click for real. But then
Yeah.
as I learned about you more as like a person, I think that's when I started to like, click with you. Cause like
Yeah.
at first I was going off of what I saw exterior wise.
Yeah, of
Like
course,
this
bro.
black dude who was like not very well versed in black culture is the first thing
Yeah.
that I
Hey,
thought.
man, I'm not from here,
Yeah,
man. You
that's what I'm
gotta
saying.
tell
And
me.
that's when I was like, well, let
Yeah.
me take a look at it from his perspective,
Yeah.
not being around many
Yeah.
black people. Like I'm probably the first, as he likes to say, nig that he's ever been
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, and just like learning a lot from you from that too. Just
Yeah.
like the conversations that we would have, and was so open, like never judgmental or anything, which is
Mhm.
like something that I really loved as well. But I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. Yep, that's accurate, bro.
Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Top five people you love.
Top five people I love.
It's a hard question, I know, but
Dang.
yeah, top five people. I asked Delvin this question too in the first one. Top five people you love.
Okay, okay. Dang.
No, no rush, bro. Take your
Yeah,
time. Take
dang.
your
Yo,
time.
I don't know if I
That's a
can
hard
say.
question. I know.
I don't know. I know for sure family is
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
top
yeah, yeah.
one,
Top one, of
and I
course.
love my family.
Yeah.
But other than family, I think,
Well,
I
let me
mean,
say the
before,
top five things you love. How
oh,
about
the
that?
top
Yeah.
five things, like things or like
Things
family.
like things in general, like family, I'll include as a thing, like
Yeah,
in your life, I guess.
man, I feel like the most love that I got is for the people that are always supporting me and always wanting the best for me. So family goes first, and then close friends like him and
Yeah.
other close friends are a key part of my life. So I feel like, yeah, it would have to go for the people more than anything that I have.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Do you think money equals happiness? I want to ask you this. I had this
yeah,
question I wanted to ask
mhm,
Delvin, but I wanted to ask you this question specifically because I know the type of person you are.
yeah.
So do you think money equals happiness, and why or why not?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, this question is asked by a lot of people, but
Yeah.
this is just my take. I think money can bring a lot of things. You can buy a lot of things. You can do a lot of things with money, but you always got to think about it this way: that the money is temporal. You'll buy whatever you want, go wherever you want,
Mhm.
and then uh, yeah, you're done with that experience. Are you still happy? It's a temporal thing. I feel like.
Mhm.
Whereas, if you're talking about joy, joy is more consistent. Whereas happiness is, uh, up and down ride. You're
Yeah.
happy one day, you're not happy the next day. I mean, look at the richest people in the world. Are they happy? Are
Yeah.
they happy? Most of them are not happy because money does not ultimately bring the long lasting happiness.
Yeah.
But that's my take in that. But
No,
I'm
I
not
agree.
saying money cannot bring temporal happiness.
Yeah. It definitely solves problems, and
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's what people
definitely,
see
yeah,
like um money can solve a plethora of problems, but with
yeah,
money and with anything, I'd like to say with anything, it also creates problems too.
yeah, exactly, bro. Greed and
So,
everything, yeah,
yeah, like anything that you add that can solve problems also creates problems too.
yeah. I mean, I'd like to speak about this, but in the Bible, which I read a lot and all that stuff, it
Mm,
says money is the root of all evils.
mm,
Where like he just said, it brings a lot of problems. As
yeah,
much as the good too.
yeah. It's
But
what you
yeah,
do with that money as
yeah, yeah,
well
yeah, for
too.
sure.
Can't be corrupt with it.
Exactly, exactly, bro. Yes,
Yeah.
sir, bro.
Favorite food, Mahari?
Favorite food,
One food that
damn.
you could eat and you would never be able to eat anything else for the rest of your life, but that one food, what is it?
Man, it's
That's a tough one. I
tough
already know
one.
mine though. Like, I already know mine.
Tough one. But since I am originally from Ethiopia, I would say I could eat Ethiopian food all day,
You got to
every
give me
day.
one specific thing though. You got to give me
Yeah,
one dish. How about that? We'll go dish. Like, we'll go dish. We'll go
dish.
dish. Like curry chicken and rice, or like what's that? Jollof rice. Like
Yeah,
one dish. If you can think of anything.
Man,
It's hard,
yeah,
honestly.
that's very
Like
hard to
for
say.
me though, it's probably like curry chicken and white rice.
Yeah,
I could eat that for like ever, and it probably wouldn't get boring. I think I could probably
yeah,
eat that every day for the rest of my
man, that's crazy. Yeah,
life.
it's
Yeah,
hard to think about that because,
you enjoy
w-
so much food.
yeah,
Like
I'm a guy who eats like a lot, and
yeah, you don't
I
really
like to
think about
try
it
so many
either.
things, and
Yeah,
I don't have specific like this one dish I'm gonna eat forever, and
yeah, it's really hard
yeah,
to think about like that question. Like little questions like that seem somewhat simple, but
yeah.
then when you actually think about it, my bad. I had to do the same thing with Delvin
Nah, you
because
good,
I'm
man.
able to hear what's picking up.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Nah, you good, man.
oh yeah, look at that too. That's the chart too. So
Yeah,
you want it to kind of read somewhere like one bar of red when you talk as
yes,
well.
sir.
But no, yeah, it's a hard question for sure, and you don't really think about it until you're being asked like favorite food or whatever.
Exactly, bro.
I love
Yeah.
small cliche questions like that too.
No, that's to break in the conversation. I think that's a great way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna tackle something real big here. You ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's
Yes,
your
sir. Bring it
standpoint?
on.
What's your standpoint on religion?
Religion, man. I feel like it's very important. As
Mhm.
many people know here, I'm a Christian. A
Mhm.
devout follower of Jesus. So I feel
Mhm.
like I feel like without a relationship with Jesus, for me, like everything else is meaningless because whatever you get on earthly, whether it's money or woman or whatever you get, it's temporal. It comes and goes. But when you have a relationship with the God who made you, I feel like it's something like it's crazy. When you're a part of when you recognize that you're God's creation and you're following His ways.
It's a
But
little.
yeah, that's
Everything hits a little different.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's like all the
Everyone has.
pieces kind of clicking together.
Hmm?
It's like all the pieces kind of clicking together.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
I just feel like it because I mean, from my story, I'm
Mhm.
adopted and all that stuff, and I came from another continent all the way past the Atlantic Ocean,
Mhm.
three
Yeah.
thousand miles away, and this is not a coincidence for me. God has to intervene for that, so I believe strongly in God, and
yeah.
I'm a strong believer.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
was you told me some of the like adoption stories. I don't know if you feel comfortable talking about it on
yeah,
here. What was that like?
man, that's
Like
crazy.
kind of like getting
Yeah,
picked up. Like when I think of adoption, I think especially from like another country. What I think is like getting picked up, taken in on a plane, and then like flown somewhere else. And then
nah,
like
nah,
what?
nah,
Give me the
nah.
break. Kind of like what happened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So basically, for us, my parents loved us,
Mm,
and but they didn't have the means to provide for us, and
mm,
here people had the means to provide. So
yeah.
for my biological parents' sake, they said we'd love to give you the world. Any parent would want to give the world for your child, and that means maybe letting them go. So that's what they did, and look, we're here, and uh, yeah, I mean, when I came over here, it was super hard because I spoke zero English. Coming over here with zero English and have no idea about this culture and all that stuff.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I've been living here for like 12 years now, but I can say all those hard times made me who I am now. And
Yeah.
yeah, man, adoption is great.
Yeah. Dang. That's crazy. So
Yep.
like how long did that whole process take? Because I know adoption isn't like a two,
Yeah.
3 month
So
process. Like that's like
basically,
a good amount of time.
yeah, international adoption is very hard. You got to
Mhm.
spend a lot of money and a lot of paperwork and everything. Whereas domestic adoption, like in this country, super easy.
Yeah.
And
Pretty
all
quick
that stuff
process.
because it's in domestic. But yeah, the total amount of years that it took my parents here now was about 3 years to get us here.
Dang. Oh
So
my
it's
gosh.
it's extensive
That
work.
is a lot of time, bro.
Yeah,
How
bro.
old were you when you came here?
9,
9. Okay.
around 9. Yeah.
So yeah. So the process kind of started when you were like 6ish,
Yeah.
and then stretched all the way to when you were 9. What was it like learning a new language, man?
Bro, I'm telling you, man, this language is one of the hardest languages to.
Oh my God, English, bro?
Yeah,
No, that English is horrible to learn.
yeah.
Like,
I just,
oh my
man, I'm still,
gosh,
I'm still struggling sometimes when I
I couldn't
spell.
even imagine
Yeah,
like learning. I think English is a there's steps to learning it. You can learn how to speak English fairly easier than it is to learn how to write
Oh
in
yeah,
English. Yo,
true.
to this
Writing is
day,
hard. Yeah,
Grammarly saves my life because I don't construct sentences correctly apparently.
I'm
And
telling you, bro.
English is my first language. I've been like I was reading books at like a crazy young age and I still can't construct sentences. So I could not imagine, dude.
Exactly, bro.
Like I that is insane to me.
Yeah, man. It's.
Like how long did it take you to pick it up until you were kind of like able to converse with people on like a
I think it took like 8 months
8 months?
to
Okay,
to
that's not
to
that bad.
to do the simple stuff.
Yeah, that's not
Like I
that
want
bad.
water or whatever
Yeah.
simple stuff. But
How were you communicating before then though? Like
pointing,
what pointing?
pointing. You see food right there, you just point right there. Point, point.
How
And
did
then
your like did they leave like I remember seeing like people would leave like sticky notes on stuff and that's how they were able to learn words. Like how did that how
I
did
mean that helped too. But my grandma over here, my dad's side,
mhm.
she happened to be an English teacher, so
Oh, it worked perfectly.
she
Yeah.
actually homeschooled us for the first year. So
Oh, that's
that
great.
sped up the process of learning. So
That's really good. Oh my gosh, yeah,
yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah, bro. That's
That's I just couldn't imagine like changing your whole dialect. And to this day, you still know how to speak your original
oh
dialect,
yeah,
correct?
yeah, definitely, most definitely, man.
Yeah,
Still gotta keep it up.
yeah. Practice it from time to time.
Oh yeah, I speak. Whenever my brother and I FT,
Yeah,
that's all we speak on purpose, just so we don't
so you
forget
don't
it.
forget it. Yeah. What
Yeah.
is that dialect called?
It's called Tigrinya, and
Tigrinya.
it's similar to Arabic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Tigrinya.
Arabic. Yeah.
Tigrinya. How do you spell that?
Tig uh Ray
Oh,
Y
okay. So like, oh, okay. So yeah,
A N or
yeah,
something like yeah. Yeah,
yeah. That's crazy, man.
yeah,
Oh
it's
my
crazy, man.
gosh.
Yeah.
Like it's still so hard to like wrap my head around and like fathom. I guess that's crazy, man. So, would you ever want to go back and like live in
Oh
Ethiopia or
yeah,
no?
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, bro. I'm telling you, man. The two things I learned versus like living there versus living here is, look, this country has good money and you have opportunity to make your way up
Yeah.
and make the money and everything. But other than that, I feel like my country and most third world countries have love and
Yeah,
unity
there's
and
there's something different, and
yeah,
yeah,
they're
like
more
America has
family.
opportunities and stuff,
Yeah,
but and that's another thing too. We as Americans take that stuff for granted. Like free
yeah, definitely,
education,
bro.
yo, free education. Education is not free everywhere. You have
Yeah,
to
I'm
pay
telling
to
you,
go to elementary, middle, and high school in other countries.
exactly, bro.
You get a chance to have a free education, and you don't like value it. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah,
I've
definitely, bro.
never. That's just crazy. Like, you got people in high school sitting down sleeping, and there's people who are like struggling and panhandling to be able to afford their new uniform.
Or yeah, get 3 meals a day. That's a struggle.
It is,
But
man.
yeah,
It
that's
is.
what I found out. I would, yeah, most definitely, yes, I would go back all day over there. Yeah, in fact, after I finish college, I might be going back over there and do some business over there.
That's awesome,
So
dude.
yeah,
That's dope. What do you plan on doing after you? Golly, man. There we go. I'm trying to
yeah,
get you a little bit closer to it, like kind of this distance.
yeah.
But what do you plan on doing after you graduate college?
After I graduate college, man, I don't even know. I'll see what God has for me, but I
Yeah.
have some plans, and so far I got like two plans. That I
Yeah, just
might
like
want to.
ideas type. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, just like something on the back burner.
yeah, yeah. I never know, but one of the things that I might do is export and import products
Mhm.
from a third world country. Let's say my country, Ethiopia. I will export things that the first world countries like the U.S. or France or whatever European countries need. I'll export it all the way there and do business like that.
Oh, okay.
Or
So like an exporting power. Yeah.
the other thing that I have in my mind that I might do is that I love soccer and I used to play soccer, so I feel like I would love to go around the world and build indoor soccer
Soccer comp. That's
facilities.
so dope, dude.
Facilities, you know, everyone in the world beside the U.S. Soccer is the number one sport, so everyone it's like a religion over there.
Yeah, it's
So
universal. Soccer
yeah,
is universal. Yeah, I definitely think soccer is probably the only ball sport. I'm trying to think in my head. I could be wrong. I don't think might not be the only one, but it's probably the most popular ball sport that you don't need anything for
oh
besides the
yeah, by
ball.
far. That's why most people, even in third world country, all you need is a
Yeah.
ball,
Like
shoes,
football
and you're done.
itself, like not soccer, but football, like American football, you only need the football to play catch, but you can't really play football in like a small space. Like the space that my room is, you
Exactly, bro.
could run soccer games in here. Not even games, but you could get better at soccer by playing in a room this big. But
Yeah, that's
football
what we
you
did, man.
can't.
Yep.
Like you can't. So I think soccer is probably one of the only ball sports where you just need the ball and a little bit of space because you can
Yeah,
use crates. Like regardless of what you use as the goal, it works on your accuracy. Because
yeah.
if
We
you can
use rocks,
pinpoint,
bro.
yeah, if you can pinpoint
Yeah,
a shot in between
yeah.
a crate, or if you set two rocks and you shoot, like you know what I mean?
That's easy sport, you know.
Yeah.
Cheap sport, and
The balls aren't expensive unless you're buying
yeah.
like a high quality one. You
Hey
can go to
man, we
five and
used to we
below.
used to take when the ball pops. We used to take tape and plastic bags and roll them around and
Oh,
to make
that's
a
yeah.
soccer ball. So,
You gotta
man,
yeah, exactly,
it's the
man.
easiest sport to get
It's the
into. But
easiest sport to get
yeah, I
into.
love that sport, and yeah, I might do that indoor facility. Go around the world and try to put some indoor facilities around. But yeah, those are two ideas that I have maybe after I graduate.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens.
What's your opinion on the intramural soccer team at West Georgia? Like, would you ever play?
Oh, bro, dude,
Like,
I've been wanting
yeah,
to
like if
join.
things like I don't want to talk about what we've talked about. You know, the
Yeah,
whole like you know your
yeah.
decision and stuff. But do you think you'd ever do that if you had the time?
Oh, definitely, most
You would.
definitely, bro.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man, soccer was my first love
Yeah,
before
yeah,
I even transitioned to doing track and cross country. So,
yeah.
bro, if I had the chance,
Ooh,
I
that
would be
perfect.
in.
That was perfect. However close you were just now. Yeah,
Yeah,
if you can like scoot up to the mic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, no, most
And
definitely,
you
I
can
would do
move it
that.
too if you still want to, like if you
Yeah,
need to, because it like getting in front of it is probably the best.
yeah,
Oh, that's perfect. Oh my god.
yeah,
What the
right there.
Whoa, that's
Yeah,
clear.
that's clean, right?
Yeah, it's like because your voice. I think it's your accent. Really, your accent picks up very clearly on these mics when you're this close.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like it sounds like when I hear myself, I sound kind of cringy. But whenever I hear someone talk on this mic, it sounds so good. Like
Yeah, for sure,
it's
bro.
so enhanced. It's
Yeah,
crazy. But yeah, that's yeah. I don't know. I played soccer for a bit, like nothing crazy when I was a little younger.
PSG fan, bro. I saw him
Yeah,
wearing
I have
the.
the PSG pen. I don't even think I brought them with me. I don't even
Yeah,
think they're here. If they are, they're in that bottom drawer. But I don't
yeah.
even know if they're with me. I think
Man,
I might have
that
left them
was
at
the
home.
craziest thing. I saw this
Oh
guy
yeah, I was in the ice cream line. I
Z6.
remember it.
Yeah,
I was in the ice cream line,
man.
and Mehari was like PSG, and I was like, oh yeah, the pants, and I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was the
They
day
were
I
freaking
found out, man.
old. Yeah, like they were old. They were really short too, because you could see my
Yeah.
like
Oh
socks
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, for sure, bro.
But yeah, no, yeah, I love those pants. Oh, those are my like favorite pants. Um, I went to the gym in them a couple of times too, but they're like really small, so you know the complications when wearing small pants or small
Yeah,
shorts. Like,
you already know, bro.
yeah, you already know
Yeah.
as a dude, it's not
Yep.
the most comforting
No sir,
experience.
no sir.
Oh my god, I got the hiccups. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, soccer's a fun sport, man.
Man, I'm
Like,
telling you, bro. I grew up playing that thing,
yeah,
so.
like learning how to play is easy, but getting good at it. I think that soccer is one of the sports with the hardest skill gap or skill curve. Because golf, people think golf is hard, and it is, but it's hard to even get decent at, let alone be good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Soccer, you
most
can play
definitely, bro.
soccer. Bro, first day ever learning what soccer is, you can go and play it.
Exactly,
But you
bro.
won't be good at it. It's like a huge curve until you're good at it.
Yeah, years and years of
Basketball
work, man.
too. You can play basketball, but there's a curve from the beginning. Football too. Like yeah, I think like everybody knows how to run and kick a ball. And football, you kind of have to be able to catch and run. So there's a curve there as soon as you start playing. Basketball, definitely.
Mhm.
I've seen people pick up a basketball and try to shoot it and not be good at all. So,
Oh yeah, speaking of that, remember that one time we made the bet?
oh
I
yeah, we
lost.
made a bet.
Yeah, I
Oh my gosh, you
underestimated this
did
kid.
underestimate my basketball
Yeah, that
skills.
was that was hilarious.
He made a
And I had
bet.
to give him 3 haircuts for free.
Yes, he made a bet
Yeah.
about my my basketball skills. So he was like, if you beat me, I'll give you 3 free haircuts, and if I beat you, you gotta buy me some shoes. And I was like, that's easy. So then we start playing, and he fouls me hard. And Slade was the ref, and he was like, no
Hey, I
blood,
was on
no
top. I
foul.
was on top, bro.
Yeah, he was winning
I was on
too,
top. I should
and
have,
he
bro.
was like, no blood, no foul on the way there. That's what he was. He was like making a joke. And he had fouled me and like hit me in the lip, and then my lip was bleeding, so it was a foul. And as soon as Slade called the foul, we
Boo.
had to like review the footage type thing, and then I think I made like 5 points in a row, and then I won.
Yeah.
And like it was probably the craziest thing ever. And we as like a team would play basketball too, but I'll never like try hard. But then like when my heart started winning, I was like, oh. and I started like jab stepping and
Yeah, he
like
was
fake.
he was
Yeah, I
coming
was
out, bro.
I was
I
starting
was
to
on
actually take it
top
a little
first,
serious. And yeah, he was winning for
Yeah,
the whole time. I think from
yeah,
the
I was
jump.
winning until the end, towards the
Yeah,
end.
like he was making threes. Like he has a pretty good jump shot. Mahari
Yeah,
doesn't have a pretty good. He doesn't have a layup package, but he
yeah, I
can
can't,
shoot.
bro. I can't lay up,
He
man.
can shoot from like a pretty decent range too.
Yeah,
Like pretty far behind the three. I'm just gonna give it to you your leg strength. I'm gonna give it to your
yeah,
leg strength because you'll
decent.
like charge up. You'll go down and then pull it up,
Yeah, I
and
like
it's just
doing that, bro.
like nothing
I
but
watch
net every
Katie
time.
do that,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm nothing like Katie, but
Yeah, nah, you got
yeah,
the
you know
jump
what I
shot
mean?
though. I will say
Yeah,
you got the jump, bro. That was going in. I remember we were playing with
with them
the
other
red
guys.
dude. Yeah, we
Yeah,
played with some football players, dude.
my point was the only one.
Yeah, they
I was
only
the only.
scored like 3 points, and it was
Yeah,
because of Mari. It was
yeah.
because of Mahari's
Yo,
three.
we got dominated on that
Yo,
game, man.
we doo-dooed on them. Like it
Yeah,
was like 12-3, and it was nothing but just back-to-back scores. I freaking like the football players were big. Like he was my height though, but he was like big.
yeah,
Freaking crossed him over, skipped in that lane, and then hit that nice layup. Like it was awesome. It was awesome. It was like a great time. I don't think I've had that much fun playing basketball in a long time.
yeah.
Too.
We gotta get back to that, bro.
No, yeah, for sure,
After
definitely.
my
Like once we
season's
kind of,
over.
yeah, once cross country's over for you, we can
Yeah,
definitely do that. And then, cause by then I'll be in a schedule. The school just freaking started pretty much. Oh my gosh, you said you start work when?
bro.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Olive Garden, bro.
How
I'll
you
be
feeling?
start at around 5 p.m. and yeah,
You
man.
go until close?
Yeah,
Okay,
11
okay.
p.m., bro. It should be good. I'll be doing 3 days a week. So
3 days a week.
let's see how I handle it. With the
Yeah.
running
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah. What
schooling
is
and
it?
all.
A select 3 days or is it just like random three
I
days?
selected 3 days because
Which three?
um Sunday, Monday,
Oh, got out
Tuesday,
of weight.
Wednesday.
Got out of
That's
weight
it.
training. Oh, that's four though. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's four.
Yeah, shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you got out of weight training though.
yeah. I have to,
Yeah.
bro. Gotta make that money, bro. Gotta make
Yeah.
that
No,
money, bro.
bro.
I'm
I do
already
not
running
blame
a
you.
lot.
Yeah, I do not blame you.
Yeah.
Plus, you
I already go to the gym
yeah,
here
like
and
you
there,
already go to the
so
gym, so it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
really. And I will say that too, like the stuff that at least the stuff that we did in weight training wasn't anything that you needed to
It
be in
would
there
be
for,
better if it was
anyways.
for track, but for
Yeah,
XC, I don't think it's needed.
it's especially the stuff like the stuff that they have you guys doing, you can do in your room, like ankles. It's
Yeah,
just like keeping you healthy workouts. Like
yeah.
you
Keep
can
you
do
from
ankle
injury. Yeah,
mobility, you can do knee mobility in your room. You don't have to go to a weight room to do that stuff. Like you can
definitely, bro.
kick your foot out and circle around and rotate your ankle a few times, and then there you go.
Yeah,
Like it's you don't have to go to the gym to do that stuff. Like
yep.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, bro. No,
But
I
I don't know.
agree, bro.
That was my opinion. Like that first day we went, I was like, bro, this is stupid. And then we
Yeah,
squatted like one time,
yeah,
the whole season. We
yeah.
squatted one time.
Yeah, we should be doing that more, man.
Like
But
as
I
runners,
do
that's
that
like the
on my
main
own,
thing
man.
you should be doing is like leg workouts, bro. And we did
Yeah,
it one time. I was like, what the heck? Like, what was
yeah.
the point of that?
Nah, yeah, definitely, bro.
Oh my gosh, it's so early. It's only 9:15, bro.
Yeah,
What else do you have planned for the day as we kind of wrap up?
nothing too much.
Nothing doing that?
We just got off from 4 hour bus ride, so
How'd the bus ride go? You took a nap? You
decent, bro.
slept?
Nah, I can't take a nap
You
on
can't take a
bus.
nap on a bus.
Too loud and everything. But
Yeah.
listen to music, watch some.
What were you
You know.
listening to? You listened to that Yeet?
Nah, bro, you got me tripped up, man. Drake.
No!
I be listening to Don Toliver,
Don
Drake, and
Toliver, yeah.
all those types
He's
of
a Don Toliver boy for sure. Every time
yeah,
I'm in your
big time.
car,
Huh?
every time I come in your, every
Yeah,
time I
I
come
know
in your
you
car,
hear
it's been Don
that.
Toliver, yeah.
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 I can feel my leg. I can feel my leg. Yes, sir. Bro.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what? How do you tired? You drained? How was? Oh my gosh, I meant to ask you that because I asked Slade. Are y'all sharing beds now?
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all don't have enough
He was
to.
supposed to be me and Tim, but Derek found out. We thought Derek was gonna room with the Dalton boys.
Yeah.
So
So y'all sharing bed? That's crazy.
yeah. So
It's not like
now,
last year. Last year we all got our own bed, which was
yeah.
crazy to me. That first meet
Yeah,
when we
yeah,
came
no.
in and there
Yeah, that
was
was
two beds.
crazy. Yeah.
I was like, bro,
Now they got
why?
king size bed
But
for this one.
yeah, and I
But
was
I
just
think
like,
it's gonna be 2 beds from now on.
oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
because that caught me off guard. I was like, why does everybody have their own bed?
Yeah.
Because I was like, every time I've gone for an AAU meet or anything, we've had to share beds. Well, not really. We made Delvin sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
Delvin's up here, by the way.
Yeah.
Delvin's not gone. Delvin's here. He's just tired. He had a long day. Delvin, say something. Yell. Delvin. Delvin. Is he editing? I think he might be. He might be editing.
He's out.
He's
bro.
on his laptop editing. He had a long day yesterday. But we'll throw Delvin on the podcast probably next week, and he'll talk about his week. But yeah, no, I was just like kind of surprised when I came in. I was like, bro, there's 2 beds, and Slade, because Slade was who I would room with.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's 2 beds, and he was like, yeah. And he threw his stuff on the bed, and then went to the bathroom, and I was like, oh. I guess we're not sharing it. Like my mind fully set on like I was mentally prepared to share a bed with somebody. I was like, okay, it's whatever. Like that's why I thought rooming with someone was so important. Like the way they were making rooming with someone seem,
Yeah.
it was like it was one of the most important decisions ever. But then we come into being in a different bed, and I'm like, then what does rooming? I put my AirPods in if Slate's loud. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
No, no, for sure, man.
but yeah, no, it'll probably be like
No,
that next
it was
time.
great, Either
Yeah.
way, I love
Oh yeah,
any of
Slade.
those
Yeah,
Slade Tim, any of
Slade's
them.
the
So
guy, bro.
yeah,
The sleep.
my
Well, that
boys,
sounds
bro.
bad. I was about to be like, I can sleep with Slade any day, but.
Yeah. Come on, man,
But
sass.
no, yeah, he's the homie for real. We
Yeah.
gotta get Slade on here. He was talking about how he was scared of podcasts. I think he's just scared of the fact that it's like raw, and if he
Yeah.
slips up and says something, it could like be bad, you know. But I don't know.
Nah, definitely, bro.
As we kind of come to a wrap, Mahari, what is your opinion on this podcast? Like, what were your thoughts when I came up with this idea?
Look, man, I supported him since day one
Mhm.
because I feel like people our age nowadays need these type of uncensored type of stuff. So people are looking in our age to relate to other people,
Yeah.
and whenever we can come out over here and tell our story and what we're doing and everything,
Yeah.
people can relate, and therefore, they can heal from whatever, whether they're depressed or whatever.
Whatever they
When
have
people
going
can
on, yeah.
relate to other people's hurts and all that stuff, it makes you alive. So I feel like this is gonna do great. This is gonna do great, and I'm behind this, so
Yeah.
I support this big time.
Would you ever see yourself coming back on the podcast?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, bro. Come on, man.
Definitely. For sure.
Since before we
Yeah,
even
yeah, yeah.
had
The
this,
plan
I
was
was the
next time I want to try to record something with you in the library room. You know,
yeah.
one of
That
those
would be
like
dope.
podcasts.
The
That would be
lighting and everything.
awesome. That would be freaking amazing.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I looked at the photo and it popped into my head. Even though we just said we're gonna wrap. What was your opinion on that party that we went to? That you went to? The one right there. Remember Saturday?
it
What
was
was
a
your?
good
It
hangout.
was a good hangout.
It
Did
was
you like
a
the?
good
I never got a
hangout.
chance to ask you. Slade said he liked it,
Yeah, no,
but
for
I never
sure.
got a chance to ask you.
I feel
Really.
like I don't know if I would call that a party. It was a great
Yeah, it was,
hangout.
I would call it more of like a hangout.
Yeah, it was a great hangout, and we connected with some people, and
Oh, that's good. Okay, yeah, that's
we
good.
saw friends and everything. So yeah, I'm grateful for those. Whenever I go with my boys like them and everything, uh, it's just good to be around new
Yeah, it's
people
better than
and
going to events that are, lack of a better word, shit shows. We've
could
had our
be.
fair share of You've had your fair share of shit show events that you've went to. Won't speak
Yeah,
much
you
on
already know.
that, but
Yeah, nah, bro. Yeah, it was great, man.
yeah,
Just meeting new people and
yeah,
being
that was kind
around
of the
your
goal was
homies.
just to
Yeah,
kind of meet new people.
exactly, bro.
Especially for you, cause most of the people there were like black, so
Yeah, no, I
barber
mean,
stuff as well.
I'm telling you, yeah, I grew up. My parents are white and everything, and I grew up in predominantly white area. So
Yeah.
when I came over here, it was a surprise. I saw a lot of
Yeah,
black
yeah,
people,
yeah.
and
And this is a
it's
lot for
great.
this is the amount of black people here is a lot for you because even though it's
Yeah,
still like it looks like a lot, this is
yeah.
a
When I came over here,
PWI.
in fact, I was telling him, dude, this is I've never seen this much black
Yeah,
people
I
and
was
everything.
because we were I
This
think as a
guy's like,
team we were talking about it and I
yeah,
was just like, yeah, because if you pull up the percentages, UW West Georgia, University of West Georgia is a PWI. Even and if you look at the black student population, I think it's like 30 to 35%.
yeah,
So it looks like a lot of people because I don't know, maybe a lot of black people who live on campus or like I don't know. It looks like a lot of black people though. But then when
yeah,
you kind of like pay attention to who
yeah.
you're
In
seeing the
classes,
same.
you
Yeah.
see, oh
In
shit,
class,
this
oh
is
my gosh, that's
yeah.
definitely where you
The
notice it. In
classes is where you know
classes,
this.
it'll be like 7 of you,
Yeah,
and everybody else is like white, and then you'll have like maybe Hispanic or someone who you can't really tell who the race is. Maybe like 1 or 2 Asian people you'll see throughout your whole schedule.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
But yeah, Mahar, anything you want to shout out here?
Nah, man,
Anything you
I'm
want to?
telling you, man, this is
Anyone, any person, anything you want to just kind of shout out? Besides, the haircut pages I'm gonna put
yeah,
up and
no,
all that stuff.
yeah. Support my boy. I'm just telling you, I know this is the beginning, but
Oh yeah,
a lot of
just
people.
the
I think
start.
a lot of people in our age are gonna vibe with this, and support him. As I have supported him since the beginning. So yeah, this is a great thing, and yeah, we'll see you soon again. You
Yes,
already know.
sir. Well, everyone, this was Life Uncensored. I don't know the number, man. I don't know what number this is. I want to say 1, 2, 3. This is 5. This is 5. I was right in the beginning. This is 5. Life Uncensored with Mahari.
Yes, sir, bro.
Mahari. And we will see you guys next week. All right.
Peace out, boys.
Peace.